The only word I can use is nerves. Lots of nerves.
Welcome to round 4 of the 2022 National Trophy Cyclocross Series, held for the first time ever in the southwest of the UK.
"13 minutes to go. My warm-up consisted of going to the top of the hill and back. I didn't bring rollers like everyone else has because I don't have any rollers. We're going to go make our way to the start. I've not done a lap, but I've heard there's lots of running, which is not my forte, which I think makes me even more nervous because it means someone might see me running on camera. But it's a nice day because my grandparents are here.
Smile!
As with all cross races, there is a gridding at the start. I'm gridded as number 59 out of 62.
They're going out to the garden right at the front, or into the first section. There they go. There.
The first 100 metres of the event are critical as everyone races towards that first corner. Jostling for position in this first 100 metres, especially if you're in the front of the race, is going to prove vital to the first half an hour of your race. The further forward you are, the easier it is on the more technical sections, the more line choice you have, and the less chance you have of riding into someone that's made a mistake. I chose to race this round because it was flat. And a few weeks ago, when the test event or the regional event was held here on the same circuit, the lap times were nearly 3 minutes faster and there was no running. Since then, it's rained. It's rained a lot. Almost every single hour of every single day since the test event has had some rainfall. Meaning, we're now ankle to shin deep in mud and the world has to see me try and run. Only made worse by the fact I also have to try and carry a bike at the same time. Cyclocross is brutal. It is flat out from the start. What I didn't expect though was to be in so much pain within that first lap. I'd aimed to pace my race a little bit, but I was completely oblivious to the 80% rule, meaning once you're 80% behind the leader's time, you're pulled from the event.
Go, 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 go!
This is the hardest thing ever.
As it was, I probably couldn't have gone any further at that same pace. I was in bits already. One thing that really struck me was just how fit and how well people could run off the bike whilst carrying the bike through such deep mud. It gave me real throwbacks and flashbacks to being a child walking through boggy fields on the farm. The event was supported by the Never Strays Far podcast. If you don't know what that is, it's a podcast with Pete Kennick, David Miller and Ned Bolting. As you can see from the podium, David Miller and Ned Bolting were presenting the prizes, with Pete Kennick providing the soundtrack for the day from the DJ booth. The race was won by Toby Barnes from Joseph Blackmore, with an old teammate of mine, briefly from the St Piran days, Jensen Young, finishing in third. I did manage to surprise myself because I actually finished 48th. That's due to a few non-starters. There were also, luckily for myself, a few non-finishers. So whilst I thought I was 59th, 48th isn't too bad. Tristan, he finished in 38th, his first round of the National Series this year.
So to summarise, there are no words to describe just how hard that is physically, trying to run with a bike through mud that's ankle deep or shin deep in places. I wasn't prepared for how hard it was. Like, I know I'm not as fit as I might like to be. I didn't expect to feel that unfit. The difference between my ability off-road on a mountain bike and on a cross bike is clearly quite vast. And I had a lot of confidence in my ability off-road. It was fine in the corners. I can go through them, but not as fast as I wanted to. And then you try to make up for lost time. However, it was good fun. Doing events like this is about the novelty of doing it. And if you've watched it and thought, I would like to try it, but I feel put off by Chris's performance, don't be put off. You're still going to have as much fun as possible, whether you're in first, in third, or 33rd, or 59th, as I started and finished. So, highly recommend doing it. Just scratch that curiosity, that itch, enjoy the novelty, and just do something different if you have the opportunity to do it. Because I think, as Lewis said to me as we were walking back to the car earlier, life's short. You're going to regret it if you don't try it.